Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, Madonna appeared on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show. It's always fairly interesting when she goes on the show now. Um, what do I say? It was messy. It's been, the last few have been messy, and she delights in messy now. That's her brand now, is this messy lady. Um, yeah, she was wearing the most awful oversized red raver tracksuits from like the 90s. I'm like, I saw that coming back. I'm like, maybe if I ignore it, it'll go away and it won't come back. But it's here. I saw a lot of the dancers at the Pride performance wearing like the big raver pants. I'm like, oh, I hated them then. I hate them now. Something shouldn't come back just because they're retro and it's 20 years later doesn't mean they should come back. So yeah, and it wasn't flattering. And she made the mistake of turning her back on the camera at one point, and I'm like, oh dear, people are going to be memeing the hell out of that. Um, I mean, Madonna is kind of, um, I can't say anything because anything I say will just be, taken the wrong way. But she talked about a few things. She talked about getting her first record played. She oddly laughed at the fact that Mark Camus is dead. I don't know why that was so funny, but she talked about how she got her first record played by him. Everybody danced, and she was amazed. She never actually expected anything less, but she was still amazed by it. They just regular stuff. She had a grill in the whole time, top and bottom. A new one she got for her birthday, which has some sort of dark stone at the front and just looks like she's got a tooth missing. Um, Her necklaces were too tight. She had like a little black New York top with a black corset and um, lace gloves. Her hair was out for a change, not braided. She's heading to Baby Jane territory, basically. It's whatever happened to Madam X, or whatever happened to Madonna, but whatever happened to Madam X sounds more like whatever happened to Baby Jane. So I think I'm just going to refer to her now as whatever happened to Madam X. And Madam X is just, I don't really recognize her anymore, but I do. But I'm kind of embarrassed. Like I keep looking at her and looking at all the flaws and faults, and it's not that I want to see them. It's just I know other people are going to see them and attack them, and I have to be ready to like defend her for all her growing flaws and faults that she just is not afraid to just hang out there and have out there. At one point, Jimmy was on the ground rolling, and she got on top of him and rode him, and she like put her fingers in her mouth and pulled her mouth open so you could show the grills, and it could have been messier. It could have. It's just the nature. It's not that she really got up to much. She didn't show a butt or anything. She couldn't show a butt for what she was wearing, that's for sure, unless she pulled them down. She did point out that because another musician was on that night, and she made the point that she learnt to play drums from him, and I can't remember his name, but she sort of dared the drummer to have sort of like a drum off because she said she was actually good at it, and I'm like, yeah, like you're good at comedy. I don't know. It's fun to see her still around. I mean, we just lost Julia. I mean, not Julia. We just lost Olivia Newton-John, and why am I forgetting names right now? I can see her in my head right now, but I cannot remember her name. Judith Durham. We just lost a couple of great musicians, so I'm glad Madonna's still here with us, and she's having fun. Apparently, the night after this, she went out and went roller skating at a roller rink with some new man, and there was some photos there and people talking and gossiping, and